Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are driving on the Northern Coastal Highway. We are driving through Runaway Bay. Now today we're going to talk about the expansion of the Northern Coastal Highway and the building of, okay, is that a lane? That that's not a turning lane. That car was on the median or the soft shoulder. I guess some people just drive that way. All right, we're going to talk about the expansion of the Northern Coastal Highway and also the building of a bypass for Runaway Bay. We are driving through Runaway Bay now, and the government plans to build a bypass for Runaway Bay. So between Sea Castles in Montego Bay and Marmy Bay in St. Anne, the Northern Coastal Highway is going to be expanded from 2 lanes to 4 lanes. So that's 60 kilometers of roadway. And it's going to be one of the largest road infrastructure projects in Jamaica. Now, when it comes on to Runaway Bay and Discovery Bay, the Northern Coastal Highway goes through these towns. So this is Runaway Bay. But because of all of the expansion that's going on in Runaway Bay, they decided to build a bypass. So out of 60 kilometers from basically Montego Bay to Miami Bay, 21 kilometers will include an 21 kilometer 4 lane bypass will be constructed for the congested towns of Discovery Bay and Runaway Bay. So this road that we're driving on, a bypass will be built for this town. Now it has to be on the left of where we are because on the right is prime real estate right beside the beach. Now this area is expanding at a rate we've never seen in Jamaica before. Miami Bay practically built out. China have engineering companies actually doing a massive development in Miami Bay. And most of the lands in Miami Bay are built on, especially by the beach. Now, after Miami Bay, you have Draxall, fastest growing community in Jamaica. It's practically fully, all the land is sold and marked for development. So anywhere in Draxall you see an empty piece of land, that land is going to be developed. It's just a matter of time. Then after Draxall, you have Richmond, fully developed or plans to develop it. So after Richmond now, the next major town you have is Runaway Bay. And the Runaway Bay has a lot of hotels in it, but it also has land for future development. So that is another reason why they are building the bypass, because they know what's going to come. And Discovery Bay is also a major town, and the corridor basically between Montego Bay and Ocho Rios is definitely it is the fastest growing area in Jamaica. The amount of hotels that are going up. And remember now, Montego Bay is where you have the Sangster International Airport, the largest and busiest airport in Jamaica. Ocho Rios doesn't have an airport. So for the tourists to get from Montego Bay to Ocho Rios, they have to drive on this road. To get to Trelawney, St. Anne, all the major tourist areas between Montego Bay and Ocho Rios, you have to take this road. And when we say Ocho Rios doesn't have an airport, it's because the Ian Fleming International Airport cannot land a 737 or a 747. It can land planes that carry a maximum of 60 or between 70 and 80 passengers. American Airlines just announced that they have a route from Miami to to Ocho Rios, but that route cannot, based on the amount of people that use Ocho Rios, in terms of tourists, that airport as it is now cannot accommodate the amount of people that visit Ocho Rios. Not with a flight that comes in 2 days a week. And the expansion is limited because the runway is not long enough. The runway is half the size of the Norman Manley International Airport. So it's limited. So basically the majority of the tourists that stay in Ocho Rios coming to Montego Bay and use this road to get to Ocho Rios. Now, the fastest growing tourist area in Jamaica is Trelawney, Cooper's Pen in Trelawney. You have Harmony Cove Hotel being built, $1 billion investment. Just on this stretch, you have in Runaway Bay, you have Palm Beach Villas. Secrets is going to be building a hotel. I can't remember if it's in Runaway Bay or Richmond, but they are very close. So a lot of activities earmarked for this area. And even if you stay in Trelawney or Montego Bay, chances are as a tourist you're going to visit Duns River Falls, which is in Ocho Rios, which means you'll be back on this road. Now, in addition to the expansion of this road and the bypasses, the government is also going to extend the toll road from Miami Bay to Trelawney. So that will give an example of just how busy this road is. This road was built to accommodate between 10 and 15,000 cars a day, and it is far exceeding that. So when the bypass is built, the road will be able to accommodate up to 50,000 cars a day. And they haven't they keep giving start dates, but it doesn't materialize. Right now, the project is in the financing phase, and once that is done, they should start work on it. Now, although the Runaway Bay bypass is very important and the Discovery Bay bypass, I think the first section of the road to be worked on should be the Drax Hall section. That section is just expanding the roadway to 4 lanes. But that area has grown so fast. It's the fastest growing community in Jamaica. And there's just so much traffic to go through Drax Hall that I think they should start that section first and then the bypasses, because you can build a bypass without people having to drive on the road, so it will be much easier. Alright guys, thanks for taking a tour with us today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day.